Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Best wishes to all of us. I am Salsabila Kamila Putri, a student in the Geodetic Engineering Study Program at Pakuan University. On this occasion, I would like to give a speech about quality education being a sustainable development goals 4.0. As we know, education is very important for current and future generation. Realizing inclusive and quality education for all reaffirms the belief that education is one of the most powerful and proven tools for sustainable development. In order to achieve the goal of a healthy and prosperous life by 2030, 10 targets were set. These targets consist of ensuring access to early childhood care, primary and secondary education, as well as affordable and quality vocational education, including universities, eliminating gender disparities in education, build and improve child-friendly educational facilities, and increase the number of qualified teachers. The effort made to achieve these targets are outlined in the policies, programs, and activities that will be carried out by the government and non-governmental organizations. 1. By 2030, ensure that all girls and boys complete free, equitable, and quality primary and secondary education, leading to relevant and effective learning outcomes. 2. By 2030, ensure that all girls and boys have access to quality early childhood development and care, nurturing pre-primary education so that they are ready to undertake basic education. 3. By 2030, ensure equal access for all women and men to affordable and quality technical, vocational and higher education, including universities. And 4. By 2030, significantly increase the number of young and adults who have the relevant skills, including technical and vocational skills, for employment, design work, and entrepreneurship. 5. By 2030, eliminate gender disparities in education and ensure equal access to all levels of education and vocational training for vulnerable communities, including people with disabilities, indigenous communities, and children in vulnerable conditions. 6. By 2030, ensure that all teenagers and certain proportions of adult groups, both men and women, have literacy and numeracy skills. 7. By 2030, ensure that all students acquire the knowledge and skill necessary to promote sustainable development, including, among others, through education for sustainable development and sustainable lifestyle, human rights, gender equality, promotion of a culture of peace and non-violence, global citizenship, and respect for cultural diversity and cultural contribution to sustainable development. 8. By 2030, build and improve educational facilities that are child-friendly, disabled, and gender-friendly and provide a safe, non-violent, inclusive, and effective learning environment for all. 9. By 2030, significantly expand globally the number of scholarships for developing countries, particularly least developed countries, small island developing states, and African countries to enroll in higher education, including vocational training, information and communications technology, programs engineering and scientific programs in developed and other developing countries. 10. By 2030, significantly increase the supply of qualified teachers, including through international cooperation in teacher training in developing countries, especially least developed countries and small island developing states. That is the speech I delivered. Hopefully, it can provide benefits and open our minds to making quality education a goal of sustainable development.